Okay, Mike V Power Hour. Stop share. Hold on a second. New share. Okay. MSW halted. That's for Mick. All right. You know what I mean? This is what happens in a day like this. Is I go to the main screen. Let me pull up my charts. All right. In a day like this, movement in between inside days, fear and greed, but yet it could still stick. You're not going to write 3 o'clock. You're not going to make your coach sticks in my mind. Don't do anything stupid now. And stupid, I say that in respect. GDXJ, right? We made good money. We were on target today. And for anybody who wants to know whether Flame wants to name a winner right away into the close, and I appreciate that. That's where most people are here for. We're here to make money, let's be honest, not necessarily be right. Go to the Red YouTube channel. From Monday till Friday, 2-3 videos a day, if you will. Go across the board, navigating what to do no matter what your style, okay? Here we go into Friday now. Now, I'll tell you what the most fascinating thing was. Let me go to my proverbial Twitter feed, if you will. I want to know what's going on. But let me go back to TradeGATEHub. Let me go to a couple of stats. If anybody has questions, ask while I'm scrolling through my routine. Tom Lee, I like them too. It's this. Rev put it perfectly. The constant threat of tariffs is a pain in the ass for the market. Okay, NVIDIA had the earnings. I think NVIDIA was more a product of the market than actual any type of tariffs or NVIDIA was a product of poor earnings instead of any type of tariffs. And you could tell that by the big daddies or listen to Coach Dale Pinkard that the Mag 7 led all the way down. There's nobody, it had to be priced in perfection. I'm not saying it's over. It could very easily reclaim it. But it's worse than it was before. I digress. So be aware that that's, as the earnings season starts to abate, we go to a Friday, be aware of what's going on. And let me show you this is what my main point was. Okay. Here's another one what Kramer said. This is the problem with NVIDIA. Can I cap with the NVIDIA conversation? It's stale. Then that's it. Everybody asked about NVIDIA just like they were asking about Bitcoin. They don't even know what it is to a degree. People tell me, didn't it split like 12 for 1 and it's really like 9,000? All type of questions I don't even know the answer for. I digress. This is more important. Let me go here. I put it in the TradeGATEHub room. Right here. This is what's happening as we speak. And I hate to pontificate politics. Elon Musk said this.
You see the hatred he's got for
Zelensky and Trump are sitting down trying to negotiate a deal on a Friday when the fear and greed index is pinned. They're getting an argument.
If you learned it from Putin in 3 days, this is something maybe less in 2 weeks. Of course, yes. It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this.
And to say thank you.
I said it a lot of times.
All right, so the president and whether it holds credence or not, it's a factor in geopolitical going. The gold markets doesn't really matter. Price action, Trump sentiment. Once again, go to our YouTube channel, and not only did I edify Coach's 9,000 points of how gold was bearish, it was the most high risk category that at least I posted and I showed to enter at that point. GDXJ. Why did everybody? My plan this morning was to buy GDXJ. I didn't get that one. Why? Let me tell you a couple of. We'll finish this, okay? When I went through last night's plan, okay. Here, whether right or wrong, what happened? Right here, posted at 6 o'clock in the morning. I started with the weekly charts, and then I worked backwards. I know where a lot of I know where Google is. For example, let's talk big cap. I'm where. I started with where I came up with that chart. Do it on your own time, please. I started with weeklies. Why did I come up with a card on a weekly? I had my price on Instacart on a weekly. Here's what it's doing on the daily. So it had the 200-day is support on the daily, and it had major 50-day support, even if you will, there on the weekly. So to me, it was worth the reward. Zoom, another one. All right, I'm not looking for it to pull the spring back and pull a V shape the other way. There it is. It already, for me, the volume was capitulate. Was it washed out? Was it looking to go back to the gap at 78? No. I thought risk the rewarding. Looking at the weekly, I saw yet again another common denominator. That card had 50-day support on the weekly, which for me, 50 days is short term. No matter how long you look at it, the line in the sand for the swing trading. 200-day obviously needs no introduction as being Big Daddy. So I work backwards. What else was on that chart? GTXJ was the one. Let me look at the GTXJ weekly. Now I went through my gold stocks and I went through everything, but to me, I saw that these moving averages on the weekly, and this is just technical, weren't even scrolling down yet. It doesn't mean that I'm bearish or bullish gold either way. I thought looking at what GTX, and by the way, it was the only gold I posted. It's not like I bought golds across the board. Maybe I should have. But this is the daily on GTXJ. I had major 50-day support in this type of market when it's a little bit faster, if you will, as I get into the close. You're going to be wrong before you're right. Buying these type of trades, Flame, I hope you know that when you do these type of things. I'm sure you do. I don't mean to pontificate. But with the GTXJ, I had my plan. It started with the weekly. With a couple other ones. Hood, Uber. I mean, that's the strongest stock out there on the weekly, and that it shows relative strength. That should have been bought just out of pure relative, algos. That's the first thing they buy. Uber this morning, what? The low was 73.50. In an hour from then, it was 75.50. $2 on Uber. Maybe it could have went the other way and hurt you more, but next. Tesla needs no introduction. Go to the last 9 videos. I told you they undercut the 200-day. Everybody would run out. They reclaimed the 200-day. I sold them in majority stock. Go to, I want to get into what's happening right now at the close. So I implore everybody, whether you're a short, long-term trader, whether you're looking for a short, medium, or long-term idea, either scroll up or go to the YouTube channel. Let's keep going. Do I have any questions in the thing? Whether you're a short. Now, what time is it? 3:12 p.m. Eastern, obviously. UVIX. Where's the VIX? Stay tuned. I get a couple of my peers, you know what I mean? I'm one of the only pikers that is still here at 12, well, I shouldn't say, you know what I mean? I'm here at 1:00, but a couple of my peers, real players come in at, 3:30 to 4, and everybody says buying this, buying that. So you got to be in the room. Doesn't mean it's right or wrong, but when I say the boys, there's a high probability that over time it works. And if not, all right, we'll get you. Let's look at my Twitter feed before I get into the chart. I want to look at the charts and the action fast. I want to start freaking putting on position too. I've been talking to this guy a lot. TSLL, nice trade. Way to go to the team. Jose, posting as we speak. Appreciate that. Zelensky. So there's news coming out here. Bottom line is, I'm gonna look for option flow. Anybody starts some freaking bazooka, I'm in. Okay, here we go here. Okay, bar chart. Okay, it's not the judge and the jury, but a lot of people watch it, being 250,000 people, and trust me, look at who follows them. Everybody does, and believe me, they're active. With that being said, what's the point being made here? As to go to Goldman Sachs Panic Index, nearing its highest level since January 2022. I want 2012 to really sit, to do one of these things where I go like this, like my mentor in New York City. So we had Dave. God, I hope you, if I ever get privileged for you to watch, he would stand up on the radiators on like the 13th, this was the 14th floor in New York City, on the radiators. And he'd just yell out trades, wouldn't even care. And I wish it would be that type of position where it's not that type of position where I can yell something and go take Tony Pistachio for a walk and feel confident that I have edge. That's not the case with that panicking. We need something bigger. As a matter of fact, let me go to the VIX. Let's go to the action. I want this. This is not even, this is nothing. This is nothing. Zero. That's nothing. I want this thing at 50, 60. I really do. And I know one person that knows that. His name is Dale Pinker. Two people, Tim Fury. With that being said, as the NASDAQ was down 7% this week. There's the VIX. 7% in a week. There it is. You know, the gold, you know, they can run the bob in 2 other days. Let this thing pull back. Let it flush at 10%. But I was saying that yet again when EAT was up here and announcing earnings, and they gave it all back. Look at that now. You know what? Kava, I took this overnight, and I saw there's one. Sweet green. It's all a matter, listen, even these sectors are bifurcated, if you will. It's all a matter of what they're taking and where the flow goes. I'm telling you, I didn't split the atom. That's what's going on. FPW, 582. I'm in it. I mean, what am I going to do here? If I was short, it'd go to 10. I'm in it. I'm in a decent amount, by the way, and I should be, or else I'm in hyperpipically. There's the weekly. I know it's due for a pullback, and I just don't want to be pounding 8,000, 10,000 shares at a time. I think they only have like 20 or 30,000, and I'm not being arrogant. Believe me, that's not. So, you know, I hope I get, this is one of these positions. I hope I get knocked over the proverbial head, and I look up, you know, maybe in the summer, and it's 12. It makes a difference instead of me going, whoa, 6. So I'm in it. And why? I didn't come up with this. Du Bois options. What is this thing? Medical Properties Trust. I wish it says biotech, but it has it in it. I'm letting it go. I'm aware that it's going to pull back. I'm not suffocated it. First of all, here's another cliche. If you're watching every tick, you have too much on. And that's from a 30-year trader. Told by a 30-year trader. Told by a 30-year trader. Trust me on that. If you're watching every tick, you have too much on. It's I'm a Gemini, split back and forth between empirical and qualitative data on that. They're watching it. Believe me, it's a struggle. All right, what's moving? Bottom line is, where's the money going at the end of the week? Everything like that. Where it doesn't really freaking matter. It doesn't matter what I'm thinking. Matters what's happening. Percent gainers in the last 60 minutes. MSW. Oh, I thought it was Mingxi Group. Oh, no, I thought that was the one we had. This is the one, Mingxi. MSW. What am I, an MPW? Oh, wouldn't that be great if they halted it and everybody hopped on the Mike V board? MPW, but MSW is halted. Or the freaking letter off. Next, PSLL. Making a move late now. What a sale. I sold 50, 60. Screw it. I did. Let's go. Let's get to where people are gonna freaking change. LANC, top left was what's moving. CRI, a retail stock. I was interested in concentrating, didn't do it. Going to capitulate any single day now. You're going to be wrong before you're right. Maybe it does. See this? I think a stock like this, advanced trade, advanced thought. I think this stock is pinned towards 40 for the options. Obviously, it's in the retail sector, bad earnings. Listen, it's probably not worth it. But this is the type of Friday where they wash it out and you go to the weekly. Now, you know what? Better trades. But the RSI is down there. It's historical. You know, maybe I had this to break 30, to break 40, and then maybe buy like 6 or 8,000 shares and make a little schnitzel. better trades. But there's very few market stocks where, they're breaking out where I'm looking that way to have an edge. Now I'm trading. But the VIX is going higher. So let me get back to the charts. Tesla, is this the capitulation? That's the bottom line. Volume's not even there yet. There's the gap. Who knows? Goldman, MPW, we're in that. Jax, ZK, the Chinese stock. This is the new one you want, ZK, Chinese stock. Sound. What is this? Am I sharing? I hope I'm sharing this. Get this thing off here. General Motors, day delay. Doesn't have it in it after the big buyback. Walmart, trying to recoup and build another base after bad earnings. Probably more emblematic of the economy. Using stock words like SanDisk for the boomers. Back trading. SNDK. Western Dig spinoff. GDRX. Still have it. MPW. Pony. I'm out of it. Took money out of the Pony. NTNX. No. AAOY. They killed this thing. Bros. Hymns. Anybody want to tell me that? I'm open for an opinion. What do you do here? That needs a lot of time. I don't care what the stock is. The figs. Ron Marin owns a lot of this figs. It's retail stock. There's another retail stock. I don't want these. Where's Kohl's? I told her 13.55. No, 12.56. Kohl's making new lows. I didn't get married to the position. Talked about it. Gee, you probably on there. Gerard knows it. Next, retail. You know what? Cancel that CRI idea. This thing is a 38%, at least a 30% short interest, and they can't get it going even on speculation alone. Next, better ideas. They're going to sell off before the close here. Do I have anything? GDR. Here's my positions. IGT killing me. There you go. I took off 21 today. Made 18,000 in Tesla. RXO. What's the one I'm down in? JK. IGT is choking me. This is the one that's hurting me. I'm down 132,000 on FSL. And I made over, see this? 2 weeks ago it was 19. I let a loser bleed. And I'll tell you what it was. If I can get personal towards the close, trust me, the lesson. I had an opinion. Somebody told me, a high-level person who I trust. Still do. Because I did it. They didn't tell me to do it. Hydrogen was going to be the next play. That's when lithium was freaking ripping too. Hold on, lithium. No, let's see it. So fuel cell. I got to have a week's worth of decent trading, taking risk on buying 56,000 Tesla in the hole and making $1 in it, whatever it was, $1.50. Now I got to take that and try to start liquidating some of this. So it took me 4 or 5 good trades to liquidate this rat. But it is what it is. Here's our boy. Guy's a good friend of ours too. Go to my Twitter feed. It is a tough market. What should I tell him? I don't know what to tell him. All right, one of the best. If you can get on, don't worry about it. I'll post trades after. What time is it? It's only 3:30. Plenty of time. If you can get on this feed, besides Dale Pinkert, one of the better or best futures trader out there. Get on there. Ahead of the news private. It's in California too, by the way. Brilliant. Everybody hung up. They hung up. I'm going too long. Jeff, I saw Jeff. What was Jeff saying? Oh my God. Yeah, Gemini. I know. And I'm a Michael. A Michael and a Gemini. I tell people I'm a Michael and a Gemini, they freaking run the other way. And it makes it easier because they're eventually going to do that anyway. But yeah, a Gemini. May 24th to be exact. Go to the board. ACHR. Look, I was on a zero today. It's the flush. 669 to 869. Do the math. What's the percent? I'm not even that good at math anymore. 666. The first thing, those members know what I said. GTRX. What am I going to do with this thing? I have enough to joke Secretariat. I like it though. Opinion. MSW. Is that the one I have? Oh no, that's the one that's halted. I have MPW, whatever it is. Kava going higher, probably squeezing some people. One of the money's been made. Money's been made. VHC. That's a small Apple. That was been that business with Apple. No interest. Cart, Instacart, top left, break high. Instacart. That was on my list. Now it's not. Oh, you know what was on my list a week ago? I actually thank God for the Coles. The Glober. Ooh, the Globe. I sold GLLB, I think 2 days ago, and I had too much. The Globe. Glober. What do you should we pull a lot? I should set a good example here. Oh, RSI's 21. Go to the weekly on. You shouldn't be buying that. Okay, good. I'm not going to do it. It's like showing your kids bad things when they shouldn't be seeing things. Tim, hell of a shrug off. I thought that was done. Well, it is done to a degree. CVS still going. Walgreens taking a break. All right, I got to go. Cheers. Have questions? Where's Dwayne Collins? Where is everybody? Chipotle breaking high. CMG. First day up. Kramer to his buy last night, by the way. Yes, LL. Moves over. Moves over. The move is to take it, but I'm not going to take as much as I did last time. Maybe the night tonight it is a lot to take it. If I'm going to do it, I have it. I'm in. I got my price down. Trust me. Oh my God, help me. Arlo. I like that bio, Arlo. I see this going higher. This is a sexy bio. Arlo. What a move in Arlo. That's a takeover. I can't endorse a takeover, but keep it on the list. ORGO. Wait, this is a weed stock. Oregon. Now I'm looking at now I'm getting into overnighter mode, they say. ORGO. Do I want it? Let's look at the daily. Let's look at the weekly. There's the weekly 200-day resistance. It's got it. If it does it, it's going to do it. Could do it. Not in it. PSL's up there. PSLL making a late move. They're freaking hop on board the Mike V train on the late border here. How much do I have? They're taking tests. Everything's going on the open now. I'm gonna start doing some freaking late trade. I like trading here. Cars, AM ramp, Vertex, Tesla, RXO, MPW. We'll buy another 4,000 MPW. Why? This will bring it to 24,000 because my birthday's May 24th. And GDRX, we have 58,000. Usually we'd have 56,000. After what, you ask? Lawrence Taylor, the best animal out there ever. That's why if we're in trouble, we go to Lawrence Taylor. NVIDIA. Let me go. Oh, I feel the charts. This is obnoxious. I don't know if NVIDIA is gonna do it. Let me get back to another, let me open another page. All right, I'll go. Let me go. Jose, we're all good. Cheers. Let me get back to some late day option flow.